Hello, everyone at home. Welcome back to the Hokeki Heroes campaign, the Trials of the Wickermen. I am DM Hyper. This sweetheart right here is Saris, who is currently trying to wiggle worm her way out. Mwah. Here you go, baby. And yeah, tonight we have Silver, Phil, Hedge, and Jose. Q had to call out. So yeah, here we are. How's everybody doing?
Want me to fuck more shit up?
Tired.
Tired. Well, you can't be tired. You have to plan on destabilizing a country.
Good point. Oh, destabilizing a country. I thought we were taking it over.
I
We have,
mean,
we have the CIA.
that's up to you. Done a couple things that have probably got me dismissed. Sorry, I'm not Weird Al.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So last time, y'all did a lot of teleporting shenanigans by traveling, because someone decided to use teleport. It failed twice. The first time, it happened to take y'all all the way uh to Karem. It took you into the jungle, and as a result, y'all almost ran into one device. Not the good one y'all love, or tolerate, that is. The evil one, the interloper from another dimension. Is that? Okay, that was weird. Uh, from there, y'all met up with some of the scaled exiles, had a night's sleep. Over the course of that night and the night before, two of y'all had dreams interacting with y'all's alternate universe selves. Josaku meeting Josaku Kinlong, champion of Nirvash and imperial consort, and Pensy meeting the avaricious archivist Quivers, champion of Vecna. From there, y'all teleported to Sprintfall via a portal after teleporting to Jalandis and running into Onyx. From there, you'll met up with Andilius, who was more than happy to help you plan on how to destabilize and potentially take over Tian. And that is where we are. It is nighttime in Sprintfall because it was morning when y'all teleported to uh, Jalandis, and then y'all teleported to the other side of the world. So right here it's about 8 p.m. But he's like, "Fuck sleep. I got overthrow and fucking Tian. I was like, fucking Tian to do." So he's like, "Hell yeah!" Very emphatically helping you guys out. Is there anything anybody would like to do while we're waiting on Andilius to come back with some ways to destabilize things?
I'm chilling.
Device is gonna look through the library trying to find books to help him read.
Um, roll me an investigation check.
Oh shit, I need to join the roll 20 1 second.
Oh yeah, you're not in the roll 20. Neither is Hedge.
What? Oh, I have D&D Beyond now.
Bitches.
I will kill myself in front of Argus.
Listen, I just woke up.
You already threatened that.
And it'll come true. We have teleport now.
That's
Uh,
good tea.
Launch game.
Right, investigation. I would say you find some beginner grade books. None that specifically teach you how to read. Um, I would say, Isaac, that you notice Device looking through stuff and looking very confused when trying to read a book.
Device, can you read?
Ah, next question.
Do you want me to read these books to you?
That's what I want to know how to read.
Do you want me to teach you how to read?
That would be nice, actually.
Alright, pick out some books and we can start working on it the next few days.
Device is gonna have a shocked look on his face.
And Dilius pops his head in. If you're going to do that, you say he can't remember. He can't read the titles. As he comes in with a stack full of papers floating behind him on a disc.
I'm gonna go look for some like baby's first words type books. Like just learning to read books.
You can either roll me investigation, you can ask Andilius, you can because remember he's the librarian, so he knows everything in here. Yeah. Tell me what you're doing.
And Delius, I need to find some beginners reading books while you're taking care of stuff with the device.
Beginner's first books. Won't really find much here. This is more about uh books regarding magical stuff. There is a bookstore down the street though, and it's 24 hours. If you want to go get, send somebody over to go get that. Say you can. Uh, you can find a bunch for probably pretty cheap.
All right, I'll leave this to you guys. See you later.
All right. Isaac goes off to buy books. By the way, at the end of the thing, just say how many books are you looking to pick up?
I don't know, like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay. We'll say that costs about a gold for everything. Because
Yep.
books can be actually no, we're in Sprintfall, so books are cheaper here. I'd say about 5 silver. Richer country, capital city. Yep. All right. So he starts laying out plans all over the table. So, device. What is it that you want to do with Tian? Are you trying to destabilize it as a country? Are you trying to create an international incident? Are you trying to take it over? Are you trying to commit acts of terrorism? Are you trying to start a rebel resistance and basically do something quickly? Or are you trying to fast track it?
Well, the rebel resistance kind of comes with the plan. I wanted to meet up with the leaders of it and launch an assault on the capital, per se.
Huh. Well, that second one is going to be more difficult because it's the most heavily fortified city in the country, as well as now technically the the former sultan's palace, who by the way is a pile of ash right now. Uh, it's kind of a layer of an ancient flame dragon at the moment, so that's difficult, but not impossible.
Well, taking out the flame dragon kind of concedes with our plans, you know?
I say that sounds good to me. Uh, Now let's say, are you trying to meet up? You're trying to meet up with the current resistance, or trying to start your own? Because they already do
The
have a bit of
current
a following.
resistance. The current resistance will do for now.
All right. One sec. Sorry. Dang it, Sarabi! Stop trying to climb near where my Halo statue is. I don't know why she's doing that. All right. So he's like, huh. All right. Well then, in that case, he pulls out a map. You guys will be going to the city of Gurman. He points out, so on this map, you guys are here in Thorn at the bottom right of the screen. Look on the Discord stream, by the way, for this. So he is saying she is in Gurman, which is up over here. It is a long way, but he say but while it is a decent little way, I have a little bit of a cheat code to get there and back.
Oh, do tell.
Hmm. That depends. Can you comp me one of the scrolls?
What kind of scroll are we talking?
Teleport. Last I checked, I say based on what y'all have told me already, based on what you all have told me already, you all haven't had the best luck when it comes to teleporting into Tian. I've been there before. I know Wickermen very well. I can teleport there with ease. But
How
they're
much
they're
would we be
expensive.
talking?
Let me look up the. It's about $5,000 per scroll.
So about 5,000 gold, huh?
Yes.
Device is gonna start going through his bag of holding. As Device doesn't know how to count.
No, he does know how to count. You're a failed merchant. You know how to count.
Device is gonna pull out 10,000 gold because he's thinking it's a burden.
Why would you think the money? I'm okay. I mean, that'll technically play for both of the scrolls. I will take that as he slides the gold over the table to remove 10,000 gold from your inventory. As he walks over and he pulls out two scrolls. I mean, I already had the scrolls, or else I wouldn't have offered them. The thing is, I just needed to get paid back for them. That way, I can say I can get two more. Now,
Well, that's only fair.
now, when you get say when you get to Wickermen, you'll need to find the underground base of of the Resistance. They don't have a fancy name, by the way. They're just called the Resistance. Their leader is much more of a practicality versus flair kind of woman. As he conjures up a let's see, which spell does he know? Minor illusion to show the picture of the woman. This is Sulse. She's a former Yuan-Ti noble, leader of the Resistance, and one of the few chronomancy mages in the world. Probably the best, if I'm being honest. One of the reasons they can't catch her is because of how proficient she is with chronergy magic. So, my advice would be don't say anything to piss her off. Hey, Hedge, do you remember how last week I told you that I said something where was it? I said something so it's like, "Oh, oh yeah, here we go. I found it." Remember how I said that Soul Save was kind of a baddie?
Yeah.
Yep. You agreed, apparently. Remember, she was the one that did a wizard duel with Amelie, and Pod expected her to kind of not go for a one shot.
Dishonorable. That's amazing.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
It's not dishonorable at all. It's just the smart thing to do.
They're wizards, bro. That's how wizards fight.
Yeah, so of course she'd go for an 8th level chronomancy spell.
I
You
thought
gotta
it was a
scale
W
up
move.
into it. You gotta get the pizzazz in there.
Why would she do that?
Cause it's cool.
Again, don't try and test her there because she's smart, she's powerful, and she's dangerous in terms of her combat ability. She is not someone to be trifled with. She is, however, in a little bit of a desperate situation.
Oh, pray tell.
Well, her whole resistance has been fighting up against the Sultan and those practices and everything going there. Right now, the resistance is not exactly having as many people join up, simply because of the fact that they don't they don't know how new management is going to treat them. Little do they know, this is Lady Sinora. Just going by a different name. You know, someone who happened to be very profitable in the slave trade beforehand. So, with that in mind, you really have to think about the fact that she's not, what's the term? She's not going to end the slave trade like the resistance really wants. I'm not going to say I agree with all of Sulse's methods or her tactics or the fact that she basically commits acts of domestic terrorism. Granted, it's almost exclusively against her own people rather than against the slave population. But at the same time, I have to say, at least if she gets her way, that shit won't happen again, and we won't have to worry uh, about people going around on the borders trying to go out and take slaves. Yeah, you know what you did wrong. I'm about to lock you out of the office, Robbie. This is the third time. All right.
Device is gonna look very intrigued at what he's saying.
Yep. She's also got several lieutenants in there. I don't remember their names, but I would have to pull that up. She also has a pretty decent-sized fighting force. Right now, they are located in Wickermen simply because the two major families of that area have long been destabilized. They're now significantly weakened. You should know, you worked for one of them. Oh, yeah. I guess this is going to be a little bit of a homecoming for you, Device.
I guess it will be.
What was that voice?
That was... I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
You're good. I'm just picking on you. Sorry, had to go grab water as well. My throat's getting a little dry. So yeah, you get to go home to Wickermen. I just realized I accidentally made 3 of you from cities with G names. Fuck. That was not intentional. Well,
I guess I'll have a bit of work to do there, huh?
now the question is, do you want to go now, or do you want to wait till morning? Because if you show up in the middle of the night, there might be likelihood she doesn't believe you. But it's up to you guys. A couple of you have already met her before, from what y'all said before. Look as he looks to Isaac, Varys, and Josaku.
I'm not there.
Oh yeah, Isaac is not there.
Or am I there?
You were there.
Or right now?
Yeah, y'all are there right now.
Oh shit.
Well, I feel waiting till the morning might be our best bet.
All right. Well, gang, if you want, as always, y'all are free to stay here. Especially because you're kind of gonna be doing my job for me now at this point.
Now, I do have a question.
I might
As
have an
one
answer.
man of the trades to the other, do you know where there might be any shops of a magic kind around here?
You know you're in Thorn, right?
I have never been here before.
Okay. There's a reason Thorn is called the City of Mages. Yes, there's
Device
plenty of magical shops.
Device is gonna pull out his onyx dog.
Do you know where I could get more of these statues?
Depends. How expensive are you looking for and that kind of thing. Those aren't exactly commonplace, but I'm sure you can find them if you look around Thorn long enough.
Well, I'm a collector, one would say, of guns, of random statues, things I can steal.
Yeah, don't try stealing anything around here, by the way.
It wasn't on my mind. You're doing me a great service.
Well, I was more so saying because here shopkeepers are always spellcasters who are probably going to throw a fireball at you.
Interesting. But yes, I'm looking for a shop maybe I can restock.
I mean, that would be pretty simple. You could pick any number of stores around here. I mean, there's several just within a mile from here, especially because of the fact that say with us being the Rune Readers, being the state-sponsored Adventurers Guild, we get stipends for various magical items and whatnot. It's just sometimes we do have to get a little bit of, get deals from people out of town because they do charge a little bit from here. But most of the time, you're able to find a little bit better stock around here.
Interesting. I may have to find some places around here then. Maybe some point in the future. This is kind of urgent, taking over.
I mean, if you can wait until the morning to do that. Shops, I say the magic shops usually don't run 24 hours, even if the libraries do.
How urgently do we want to go, you guys?
I ask over my shoulder, asking to Josaku and Varus.
Whenever you want to go, I'm. The timeline's on you.
Ah.
I'm sure Pensy would want urgency.
Oh, yes, that's right, Cereza.
It doesn't take you that long to peruse a shop. Plus, with the fact of teleporting, you don't have to spend days traveling because of the fact that y'all came to me. That'll definitely save you time. It's not
It
as if
was
Sulzay
certainly
doesn't know the desert better than better than almost anybody. She's only been running from things in it since she was a child.
True. That is a good point.
Oh yeah, backstory on her, by the way. Forgot to give a little bit of a thing, because I'm sure you were wondering, why was a Yuan-Ti the leader of the resistance? Simply put, one time her dad disagreed with the Sultan. Sultan didn't like that. He decided that the family needed to be ostracized. Quickly, they lost all business within. They lost all of their business ventures. Half the family's attendants, enslaved or not, became sold. They were forced to be sold off to other families under orders from the Sultan. Her family was driven into poverty. Actual poverty, funny enough, not rich people poverty. He didn't hold back anything. So as a result, she decided that it was say from a young age that it all needed to be burned down. Over time, it seems like she might have found some empathy along the way. How much money does Pensy have? Because there's something in this shop that actually would be insane for him.
I have 93,000 gold, by the way.
This item is 109,000.
We can pull our money.
I have 570 platinum. I make up for it.
This item would give him the spell, and this is one that he doesn't have to attune to or anything. This item would give him the spell Control Weather.
Oh shit.
Let me DM
That's certainly interesting.
Kiwi. If he didn't roll this, I wouldn't bother him, but he's got 36,000.
I feel like we can certainly pool our money for that.
I mean, Control Weather is a hell of a spell.
Yeah.
It also has a 5th level Cure Wounds baked in, and Wall of Thorns.
Oh.
And again, like those spells, it is the very rare one. It's arguably the most powerful one. Actually, no way. I'm sorry. The most powerful one is the Alum Heart, but like, if the Anstruth Harp is that expensive, I don't even want to know what the next one is. So let me get y'all a magic shop thing. This is just to save a little bit of time because I bet y'all don't want to do that. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do tonight, or are y'all just basically gonna go rest till the morning, like take naps, basically, just that way, like you don't get like dead tired?
I feel like that would work.
Oh, apparently the legendary one is 125,000 gold. I mean, it does make sense though. That thing gives you Firestorm, Confusion, and Control Weather as spells. I don't know. I kind of like getting 5th level Cure Wounds and Wall of Thorns a little bit better, but hey. All right. Isaac, you come back with the books at this point, I would say. Unless y'all want to do shopping session, shopping RP, we can absolutely do that.
I'm good on my end.
All right.
Yeah, same on my end.
I think we're good.
Shopping in the morning. Everybody gonna take a nap for the night. Which... Oh, I forgot to load the music in. Fuck.
Oop, 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 oop.
I don't go to bed.
Oh. You gonna do that to me?
Yes.
Would Isaac be paranoid enough to?
No,
I
I'll
don't-
go to bed. Yeah, whatever.
I don't think you would. Hold up. I've got to do one thing because I realized I forgot to add it into here. Not that one. It is this one. And then this. Again, sorry. I should have had this prep beforehand. I completely forgot to do this. It will not take long. And manage audio, tracks, upload. Okay, come on. And it is loading. All right. Got it in. Okay. Isaac, as you fall asleep, you find yourself in a familiar place. Familiar in the fact that you have been here before. This realm of chaos, this realm of utter madness that is the Astral Sea. Specifically, in the distance, you see this castle made out of a giant hedron. And it looks like it's been broken in two. What would you like to do, Isaac?
I go towards the castle.
Go towards the castle. On the way there, you see something you really didn't expect to. You see a cloaked figure on his hand, say basically just like sitting down, knees pulled up into his chest, wearing a dark cloak that covers almost his entire body, looking away into sort of this endless abyss, or this endless void of chaos.
I'm gonna keep walking towards the castle.
Oh, so you're just gonna ignore me too? That's alright. It's a little bit
Yeah.
rude to just not even say hi, though. Whoever you are.
Who are you?
The name's Finn. Who are you?
My name's Isaac.
Huh. I used to know someone named Isaac. And he turns to look at you, and you see that his face is covered by this dark mask as well. That's pulled up. The only thing you can see is his eyes. But you recognize those eyes. They're the same eyes you see in the mirror every time you look into one. What?
Hey boss, is this a trick or something, or
Are you saying this in your head or out loud?
out loud, I guess?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the guy in my head.
No, you have one of those too? Eh. Is yours also an asshole?
Oh yeah. Wait, who's in your head?
I have multiple. Neither of them are very pleasant.
How about we say it on three? 1, 2, 3. Mask.
Varen.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Varen.
It's not the elf guy?
He stands up, and you notice that on his, around his neck, there is this sort of, how should I say this? It's almost a scarf. but it's giving off sort of this magical vibe. Every time it moves, it's almost as if like the shadows are dancing across it, almost as if it is made completely a shadow. Yeah. And he disappears from your sight as he sort of like melts into shadow before his voice appears behind you. Veyron, you said mask and Ilmater?
I didn't get the Elmater, but yeah, I have him in my head too.
Well, who's the other one?
Titania.
Oh, that must be a fun combination. Do yours hate each other?
Um, no, one of them wants to get with the other, but it's kind of weird because they're like siblings.
It's only siblings in sort of a metaphysical sense. It's not in an actual blood related.
Okay, Hyper.
Who's Hyper?
He knows who I'm talking to.
So you go by Isaac again? What made you go by Isaac?
What made you not?
I don't deserve it.
Damn, I used to be a downer, huh?
You're still not? Everyone says I'm depressing to be around. Then again, I end up losing everyone. Chester, Mom, Dad, Sarah, Boots, Smiles.
You should rub it in his face that he fucked Sarah.
Wait, you're sad you lost Smiles?
He was my mentor's best friend. He treated me alright, but he died in a job gone wrong in Silfstein.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Silfstein incident became really well known. Turns out that the target that they stole from the first time moved, and they're saying they instead there was a volatile experimental fuel being stored in the lab. They knew that there was something valuable there, but they didn't know what. One of the guards fired off a stray firebolt, and well, the whole building went up. Which, by the way, sounds very similar to what happened with you, except for you managed to be to live because you were on the wrong side of a wall from the explosion. Whereas Boots died. It it was hard losing all of them.
What'd you do afterwards?
Uh, I took over the Solitudes, killed a dragon. Nothing really.
Wait, like all the Solitudes?
Yeah, technically I'm the Dreadlord.
Oh, how's that going for you?
I mean, everyone kind of fears me. They call me the Nihilist of Shadow. I don't know why they call me that.
Do you need a hug?
The last person who gave me a hug ended up being strangled. You seem to have a better world than I do. Do you have Nirvash in your world?
Yeah.
Oh, I killed him. When I had every single criminal in the world basically posing as bait, and effectively forcing Jade to use all of the magical artifacts that she could as a trap for Nirvash before emptying every single bit of cannon fire that the city of Vorgank could muster and the entire Solitude fleet into one location all at the same time. Not even something as powerful as him could really take that.
Well, maybe I should just do that.
I don't know that it would work in your world. He might be smarter. Plus, there's no guarantee everyone would go for it. You see, to become Dreadlord, I decided to hang Godak from the docks of Vorgank for all the city to see by my chains.
Wait, your chains?
Yes, they were given to me by him. You saw the chaos that could be gained from having someone who was here. Who was in the world of Abeline. So he gave me these, as he holds up a very familiar pair of chains. He holds up Fateless.
Oh shit, you took the deal.
Yep. It's funny. You couldn't even see what was right in front of you. As he goes to swing the chains at you. As he's going to activate Blade Song as well. So, given the fact that he's doing a surprise round, I'm going to say that he gets to go first. By the way, to beat your passive insight, he rolled really well in deception. That is. We'll say what?
My passive insight is 9, dog.
Oh, wait, what? I thought it was good for some reason.
My passive perception is good now.
Oh, that must have been what it was, huh? Well, okay, well, he rolled a 30, so he
Yeah, I
beat
believe
that.
everything he said.
Yeah. You don't know what was a lie, what was the truth. But yeah, so let's say, so he hit with, say he did a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Let's see. You can't use bonus action because he did Blade Song. He is going to do that. He's going to apply Sneak Attack. How many D8? I said D6s is that? Ooh, 9. $18, 24, 35 points of damage on the sneak attack. And he does on the base damage, that's max, 13, so that equals 48 points on that attack. He already used his bonus action. He used his action. Yeah, all right. It is oh wait, hold up. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh no, must be made against different card. Never mind. Okay, so that's good. I remember what he's got in there. Okay, so oh wait, he wouldn't have just attacked. He would have used green flame blade on that. But hey, we'll just say he attacked. Okay, so now it is your turn.
I'm just gonna try to wake up.
You notice you are not stirring awake yet. What's the matter?
Alright, that's my turn.
Are you trying to leave?
Yeah, pretty much.
Aw. Yet another person trying to leave me. As he gets really close to you. Everyone does. That was the truth.
Damn, is evil Phil an incel? Sorry, evil Isaac?
Phil, what the fuck? Evil Phil probably would be one.
Yeah, let's be real. Real Phil's an incel.
I'm not an incel, dude. I love and respect all women.
That's true. That's true. I checked.
Okay, oh my god. Okay. You weren't even going to try to use this on me? As he holds up Drake's siphon,
No.
which he pumped from you with a 42. Aw. Well, at least you tipped your hand already. You were surprised when some of those names I mentioned when I said they were dead. I saw one of them in particular. You still have a Sarah. I think I'll find a way to your world. I think I might pay her a visit. How is this making Isaac feel?
Guess he's uncomfortable.
Well, I guess we should probably end this. As he's going to try and grapple you. Alright, I need you to make an an acrobatics check. Oh. Wait, how's yours only... Wait, do you not have expertise in acrobatics?
Nope.
Huh. I thought you did.
Deception, medicine, perception, sleight of hand, stealth, and thieves' tools.
Oh, I forgot. He's a new rogue, so he got 2 more expertise. My bad. All right. So yeah, you still almost beat him even with that thing. So he's gonna grapple you. He's gonna try and throw you off the side. In which case you wake up as you start falling. Damn. Well, that was less eventful than I expected, but hey, y'all are waking up, all in Thorn. Y'all would like to go to the magic shop, correct? Isaac, when you wake up, how do you feel? What's your reaction?
That was a weird dream, and then I go get breakfast.
What dream did you have, Isaac?
Wait, who's talking to me right now?
That would be Ilmater.
I dreamt that like an evil version of me attacked me and now he wants to get into this world. Which corroborates like a bunch of things my friends have been saying.
I've been overhearing that, and I was honestly hoping that there wasn't a darker version of yourself.
I mean, I fought like a personification of fear itself. We got this.
Yes, but even that was trapped and weakened. Did this you seem particularly powerful?
Um, like not any more than most things I've fought before.
Understandable then. Just know if you ever need guidance or advice, I am here. I'm also here too if you need me, kid. Mask, will you please shut the fuck up when I say when we are actually trying to be helpful to Isaac instead of stroking our own egos? Maybe you need to instead get out of that shadowy place and just have a little bit of sunshine shoot straight up your ass. Ah, love you too, Tanya.
Jeez. Yo, she woke up today and chose violence, Chief.
I choose violence every day, Isaac. You forget. Remember, I am chaos personified in magical form. I am absolutely amazing, and I always choose violence. I always choose insults, especially when it's a 2-bit thieving, shadow-loving motherfucker like this asshole.
Lord Amator, can I just say you provide a very stabilizing, calming presence in my mind that is sorely needed?
You may.
Okay, imagine I said all that.
I mean, you just did. What?
Okay.
What's wrong? What's wrong, kid? The two chaotic gods here, a little bit much on your brain.
Honestly, I'm surprised my brain hasn't imploded yet.
Oh no, that'd be if one of us tried to take you over.
Wait, can you do that?
Temporarily.
Wait, do it right now.
All of a sudden, for a moment, you feel your body sort of start driving on autopilot as all of a sudden your hands raise up like this, and you give yourself the double middle fingers. How's that, kid? Suddenly you retain control over your body.
That was crazy.
Can't do it for more than a few seconds because it threatens to burn your body out, and also it would hurt if we did it for too terribly long. It can. I can't do that. How can you do that? Trade secret, Tanya. Mask. I understand that you possess a particular affinity with Isaac. Can you please never do that again? Aww. No
To
promises,
be fair, I
Lily
told him
Boo.
to.
See? Even if it... Isaac, please try not to suggest things that could lead to your incineration.
I'm immortal.
You are absolutely not. Yeah, no, very much not. Actually, wait, that raises a question. When he dies, who gets him? Because I'm curious now. Because we all got our Primarchs from the first go-around, and the other ones since then, I mean, we can choose to keep one of them. I mean, which of us gets him? Huh. I never really thought about that before.
I sold my soul to you, though.
Say what?
To release... I already sold my soul to Mask to release... Serena? Serena? Yeah.
You did what?
Wait, who was asking who gets him? Was that Titania?
That was Titania. Whenever it's like that high pitched,
whoops.
playful ADHD voice, that's Titania.
Yeah, I
The
sold
deeper
my
voice
soul.
I'm doing is Ilmater, and then the more like my normal voice, but in a little bit of an assholey tone, that's Mask.
I sold my soul to Lord Mask to free Serena, so she could reunite with her husband.
As noble a goal as that may be, Isaac, it's not exactly nobody asked you there, Ilmater. The kid made a deal. He knew what he was getting into. I laid out the terms. He did it. I gave up my Primarch for him. So to answer your question, Tanya, he's mine. Now, why don't you go do it? I hear you guys are going to take over a country. That should mean that when you guys get to loot the palace... I'm waiting for you to complete the sentence there, kid.
I don't think I'm gonna loot the palace. I assume the people there are gonna need it.
Oh, not as much as I need it.
Maybe we'll loot one cool thing. I did let Device take one cool thing from my city.
Yes, but at the same time, that's because of the fact that he wasn't a good enough thief to say to lose his tail. You are. So, when you get to that city, I think you should take something. Find something important. If I have any ideas, I'll let you know. Mask, you should not be. Ilmater, shut the fuck up. No one asked you. I am giving suggestions to my champion right now, the one who is going to serve in Shadowkeep. Now, so frankly, shut the fuck up. Like I said, Isaac, I'll be in touch. And then all of a sudden, all of them basically are, they just suddenly kind of stop in your head. I take it you go on to breakfast?
Yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with the boys.
All right. Everyone else, you'll see Isaac kind of come in. He's looking like he's just, you know, that look when somebody sat through basically a session where they basically just got, watch their parents argue? That's kind of how his look is. As a kid of divorced parents, I have worn that look many a time.
Morning.
Deception check.
What? Okay.
That happy-go-lucky boo. Are you actually trying to be happy-go-lucky, or is like, or are you just like actually in a good mood?
He's chilling. He's like a little bit weirded out by what happened, but he's chilling.
All right. Well, in that case, there. I guess the deception check doesn't go through. Everyone, Isaac walks in. What would y'all like to do for breakfast before y'all head out to the magic shop?
I'm just eating. There's nothing the magic shop Mars wants to get.
Say what?
Mars is just chilling. There's nothing in the magic shop for Varus to get.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for. Oh, Kiwi replied back.
Is Device here?
Mayhaps.
What is
yeah,
Varys
so-
eating for breakfast?
Sausage, egg, bacon, toast.
I'm gonna eat the same thing.
I'm gonna eat a full English breakfast.
Devices get
And they can do that because they have magical cooks here. Device is gonna what?
Device is gonna straight up request a bird.
A bird.
he still wants bird.
Okay, well, they bring you out a chicken.
So I had a weird ass dream last night, you guys.
What you dream about?
The same thing you guys did, just like a crazy evil
Ooh,
guy
was
like me.
your evil guy a loser too?
Yeah.
Dude, mine.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, my evil guy has to be compensating for a small penis.
How identical are they?
Bro doxing himself.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got the biggest penis, but it's all about the motion in the ocean. You know that's the saying, right?
I wouldn't know.
Didn't you sleep with Sarah?
What? Who told you that? Can I do a deception check with disadvantage?
Yes, you
Uh-oh,
can.
wait.
So it is a straight roll for you because you have advantage normally.
Oh, can I just choose to fail
I'm-
it?
Sure, you
I
can.
detect the lie anyways.
Oh wait, yeah, Josaku's here.
Oh yeah, no, what? Who told you that?
You stayed over at her place
Well, more so
I stayed over at my place.
with her.
Yeah. Men and women can just hang out platonically.
In the same bedroom overnight.
It would not seem that's the sort of hangout you had.
Look, what happens in the privacy of my own bedroom is my own business.
But you did sleep with her.
This man not taking no for an answer.
I'm gonna start eating my breakfast.
Okay.
What's the
But
plan for today, gamers, guys?
what I was saying
Gamers.
was it's what I was saying is yeah, the evil virus definitely is compensating for something.
These alternates cannot be too similar to us. Mine's also most certainly compensating.
Guys, give it to me straight. Am I a downer?
No?
Was
I
I
wouldn't
a
say so.
downer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When we first met you, you were a bit of a downer. But you haven't been a down in ages.
Anyway, Device, what's the plan for today?
Oh, that's right. The plan was to go look at some shops and then teleport to see the resistance.
How do you feel that now that you're going back? This is your hometown, right? You good?
Yes, it is. I have some plans for that place. Some people may not agree with them, but they're my plans. Now, if that one lady from that magic shop comes through and finds me a hookup for the gunpowder, then it will be a lot simpler. But
You said
who
what kind of gun
knows?
were you looking for again? Remind me.
Oh no, the gunpowder, so we could blow up the dragon.
You know he can fly, right?
Yes, and
Wait, isn't it a ancient flame dragon?
The one in Razgul, yes. Both of the dragons that Gurdray asked you to kill are a red dragon and a flame dragon.
Device, would that work?
you never know until you try.
Uh,
I
eh,
mean,
hey, Isaac,
yeah.
roll me an intelligence check.
I
You
also
can,
have
you can
a
you can make this a
Draken, not,
nature
not
check if you want. Oh yeah, you do.
Alright,
Uh,
good.
well, in that case, you would get to roll with advantage. Hmm. Yeah, that answer is no.
I'm just gonna let him dream.
Well, the gunpowder's wanted anyways. It's gunpowder.
Hey man, it's your city, not mine. This time at least.
Exactly.
But
Blowing up the remains of House Norda will be happening, though.
Didn't you want to try to reconcile with her?
No.
Device is gonna have a very cold look on his face.
Alright, understood.
all right. Let me see what other. The only thing I don't like about this magic item shop is it doesn't have items from homebrew sources. Yeah. All right. Does anybody want to buy anything from that magic shop?
I'd like to buy that oath bow just to collect it.
The oath bow. Okay. Um, swift death to you who have hungry.
It won't be used at all, but it's just going into my collection.
I mean, it's a pretty damn good bow.
It also requires attunement.
Yes. It
What's the
does.
amulet of the plane?
Amulet of the Plains. While wearing this amulet, you can use an action to name a location that you are familiar with on another plane of existence. Then make a DC 15 intelligence check. On a successful check, you cast the plane shift spell. On a failure, you and each creature and object within 15 feet of you travel to a random destination. Roll a D100. On a 1 to 60, you travel to a random location on the plane you named. On a 60 to 1 to 100, uh, you travel to a randomly determined plane of existence. Actually, it's not Arab.
Dog, it's a sultanate.
They're not the only area with sultanates. Or say with that kind of things. Also, it is.
It's
Well, I
okay,
guess it is a.
Hybrid. It's okay. It's okay.
Well. Okay. Well. Runadavi is actually based on Arab. Say on Arabic culture. I kind of rolled with some shit, and decided it's just like, okay, which one could he use? I'm like, well, all right. I just kind of did that while doing the world building. You'll see.
How many potions of supreme healing do they have?
Roll me a. This is the supreme one, so this is the. This is the very rare, correct?
Yep.
Okay, roll me a d6. They have 3.
Yeah, I'd like to buy all of them.
All right. You add 6 potions of supreme healing to your inventory. All right. One moment. Let me say anything else anybody wants to buy. Also, did you buy the oath bow?
Oh, yep. I need to take that out of my.
Okay.
Let me do my macro.
Sorry, I am trying to find something here. Damn, I cannot find art for this. Oh. Here we go. That'll work. All right. As y'all get done shopping, I assume you'll head back to the library. I'm sorry, it's the library. It is the archive. That's what it is. Gang.
Hmm?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head back to the archive, I guess.
All right. Wait. Once y'all are there, you do run into Andilius, twirling his staff of power. The spell scrolls tucked under his arm. Well, is everyone ready to go?
I guess we are.
Well, you can't be guessing now. You're about to go home for the first time in how long has it been?
About 10, 12 years, I think. Maybe longer.
How long ago do you think the thing happened with Nora and her family?
Was that about 10 years ago? Maybe? I don't remember.
That was 20 years ago, Device.
That was 20 years ago? How long have I been in the plains?
Apparently longer than you think. Time passes. I'm sorry. Why did I say 20? Yeah, I meant 6 to 7. I'd say actually, Jose is right. I was thinking backwards. Say if it for that 10 years that that he thinks it would have been, if that would have been like 20 years in the Feywild, but then he thought about it. Like, no, it's reversed. That was about 7 years ago.
Interesting. It seems a lot less time has passed than I thought.
Very much so. Now, if everyone is ready, let me add this art in. Do this, and then...
I do have one question.
And that
Will
is...
I be will I be fighting the Sultan?
He's dead. Like, literally a pile
Well,
of
the
ash.
Empire. The remains, will they still be hunting for slaves? Do I have a fight to pick?
Oh, absolutely. You act as if Nora and Zimondis didn't just basically replace the old guard with new management. Honestly, Nora didn't. I doubt that Nora ever really gave a shit about tearing the system down that led to her family getting butchered. I think she just wanted to get in control. That way, it doesn't happen to her ever again. That's my best guess. She's been mostly off the grid for a while, but ever since her family got killed, and especially so since since she entered Nervosh's employ.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to handle the slavers.
Everyone. I mean, I won't be sticking around very long. I'm just going to pop in, say hi, give y'all doing it. Oh, my bad. I did not see that he fell. I'm glad he's okay, Phil.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Cool. What else if y'all are good with that from Device? Andilius is now going to use one of the scrolls and cast Teleport. And away we go, Alonzi! As you guys find yourself in in a much hotter environment. The sun isn't as high as it was in Thorn. You feel the sand in the desert air. I'll say the sand in the air, and just because of the fact that this is a much more harsher, arid climate. You also feel surrounded as y'all basically just teleported on top of a table in the middle of a group of a bunch of people eating breakfast there. People who are now pulling out weapons, arming themselves with, with magic, and now everyone is now pointing at you. Who are you? Everyone's basically like screaming like things of "Who are you?" intruders, things like that. Well, I might have been very slightly off on the aim on that teleport spell.
It seems so.
Device
Who are
immediately
you?
grabs the camera.
Wait! Hello again, Andilius. As you see say the woman that by the picture you guessed to be Solsei, and Isaac, Josaku, and Varys, y'all all recognize as Solsei walking towards you. You do notice also that she has her two bodyguards with her, a very large muscular centaur, and a lean-looking tabaxi. And I see you brought... Oh, hello again, Wickermen. You two I don't know. Who are the bird and the cat? Well,
Device is gonna bow his head.
I am Device.
this is
It is a
Pensy,
pleasure to meet you.
and I'm leaving! Bye! He opens the... Andilius opens the scroll and teleports out. I hate that man. I really and truly hate that man. So, he must have brought you here for a reason. Everyone stand at the ready. Why are you all here? Hmm?
We're here to propose a deal, perhaps.
Oh?
We are looking to take down the Sultanate. Or, well, I am looking to take down the Sultanate. They are looking for someone.
Looking to take down that which was already taken down.
Well, it's under new management, and this new management doesn't align.
You're Tiani.
I used to be, yes.
There is no used to be for us Tiani. You know that.
I don't
I
align
notice
with
in particular, as you all notice something about Device. Uh, let me post Device's picture. This is something I didn't exactly mention to Silver, but would have been a little bit of things in character. Let me say, where is this? Let me post Device's picture. Why don't you take off the scarf? Show me the back of your neck.
Device is hesitant, but he eventually takes it off.
And you'll see that there is a symbol on the back of Device's neck. You know, so you notice that it's basically an S and an N, like sort of like merged together into like one symbol and sort of a brand that was placed and has burned through his fur. You belong to her. So you belonged to her previously.
Sadly, yes.
So you're from here. Wait a second. One of the people in the crowd says, I know you. You used to work in the woodworking shop
Device is gonna look over at
with
him
the
and
old
see him.
centaur.
Device is gonna try to see if he recognizes him.
You were friends with Bezu, weren't you?
That name does ring a bell to me.
What was your name? You said it was Device, right?
Indeed.
Huh.
Master Woodworker at your service.
Well, so, Device Freeman. What would what are you here for? You said to disrupt the Sultanate, but surely you have to have a reason for that. And also, as she gets very close to you, you understand there's a little bit of a line.
It's time to put a rein on slavery.
On that, we agree. Well, in that case, welcome to the Resistance. Let me pull the name generator. I know it's going to be a little bit of a continuity error, but I do not remember the names of her guards. Let me... See, as you know, there are many around here. But but the ones that you will report to in this and you will do are me? Halos? Over there, as she points to the centaur. And let me see where the hell it is. So backseat. And Priya. As she points to the tabaxi. They will speak with the same authority I do. These are my people. They take my orders. Which means at the end of the day, if you want our help, you're going to have to work with me. Understand?
I will work with you. I will not work for you.
I didn't say
I
you
don't
will.
work for people.
I don't necessarily do the ownership thing, if you can't tell. I don't do that. I've always found it distasteful. And especially so after what's happened. There is just one problem with your plan.
Let's hear it.
We're in Guman. I said we're in Gurman. Last I checked. Nora is in Razgul. As is the pet fiery bitch. Zamondus, the ravenous flame. They're still repairing the Sultan's palace. She burned half of it.
Probably had it coming to them.
Oh, they did absolutely, and I don't exactly mourn for any of the family. Frankly, the wife knew what she married into. Not that she had much of a choice, but at the same time, there's always a different choice. There's always different choices, like not marrying an absolutely psychopathic man-child of a ruler who decides, who decides who lives or dies based on his petty whims. And, of course, it's always sad when children die. Not as sad as the thousands of slave children who have been beaten to death by their masters, by their Yonti owners. She spits after saying that word. Over the thousands of years that the Sultanate has stood. There have been other rebellions. But Nora and Zamondus gave us something that I'll say that has never ever occurred in any sort of other resistance that has ever been levied against the Sultanate. There's technically no Sultan sitting on the throne. So right now, all the Yuan-Ti lords, all of them, one second. All of the Nawabs, all of the Sardars, the Thakers, they're leaderless.
That helps a lot. Now that they don't have their fucking pets.
Yes. Unfortunately, one of your friend's pets is here. There's an adult flame dragon in the city, working with the, one second. Working with the local Thakur to more or less have dominion over the town. Make sure it's obeying the new Sultaness's rules. I'm going to give you something. A task. Kill the dragon. You'll get our help. Otherwise, that thing will chase us across the against both the desert and the countryside. And it will call more dragons with it. Frankly, I don't know about you, I'd rather avoid dealing with her mommy dearest as long as possible.
Dragons we can deal with.
Good. Because she's also going to be roaming around with several Yuan-Ti honor guards. So it's not going to be just a dragon that you're dealing with. But by all means, if you need a distraction, we can create one.
Oh, I can do distractions quite well. Don't worry about that.
Good. What is your idea for a distraction? Because
How
frankly,
much do you care about the city?
I'd rather not see it destroyed. Yeah, can we not? There's like, let's say, there's still several family members in this city. There's a bunch of people, like our loved ones still live here. Even if we were able to get free, not all of us were able to free all of them.
Okay, rather, are there any remnants of House Nora?
Nora's house? The old, their old, mansion is where the Thakur lives. What's your idea?
Well, torching it comes up into mind.
I'm liking the way you think. It's
I want
crude.
that place gone for good.
Can't say I disagree. Oh, I just remembered another thing. I told them, as she points at Varys, Josaku, and Varys. But now I'm going to tell you. You want our help. If and when Nora dies, that glaive of hers, Serpent's Malady, I get it. And Device, you would know that she's talking about Nora's reverie.
What are your intentions with it?
Using it as a symbol. If people see someone wielding the, I would say someone trying to free the slaves with a divine mandate from Zahir himself, it'll be hard for the Yanti to resist. That's part of why Nora's power hasn't gone very opposed within Tian. She wields the serpent god's weapon.
I suppose that could be arranged.
Simply put, I intend to do that. I
Device is gonna look back at Josaku and Verdis and try to like ask them, is she to be trusted?
Can I insight?
go for it.
Thank God for advantage. I got a 27.
27. Yeah, everything she's saying seems to be honest.
I'm gonna nod to Device.
I mean, Revelation didn't go off, by the way, when she was talking. Like, you could detect a lie. So we'll say he's definitely within 30 feet of you. But she's also okay with her safety because of the fact that y'all have about, I would say about 50 bows and arrows, another, like, several dozen spears. Both of her bodyguards are standing nearby. It's one of those things where it doesn't seem like she's worried about her safety with you guys.
It seems Serpent Melody, whatever it was, could be trusted with you.
Plus, when I effectively abolish the Sultanate and become what's a good word about this? We'll call it the Prime Minister of Tian. You could use one of the world's largest countries as an ally against the Empire, couldn't you?
It certainly would help.
Good, because last I heard, things are not going well on the other side of the world. Last I heard, Karem has already been, has already basically fallen to Nirvash. The Kiradusi are being pushed back at their border. And last I heard, Nirvash himself made a trip up north to visit the elves. Where it is, he's almost on his way, he's almost to Orinor. That is the capital of the Yalari Kingdom, by the way.
I feel sorry for them.
Well, it could be worse. At least the Rudadafians are seeming to win, and they can't really, saying they aren't having much success against the Anaborans at sea. Supposedly, there's a ship with someone who hops from ship to ship, basically tearing holes into the sides of ships with a stone gauntlet on his hand. As she looks over to Varys, I wonder who that could be.
Varus was kind of zoned out this entire time reading his smart book that he bought like a while ago. So like he's just like, huh? Did someone say my name? What's
Wait,
going on?
what were you reading?
His like trashy romance smut book that he had.
Really?
Huh, I'm sorry,
You,
I got distracted. You were
can
saying?
there are children present? Can you not?
Sure, but sorry, you were saying?
I'm assuming that was you that they were talking about hopping from ship to ship, tearing holes in Imperial ships with a stone gauntlet. That
Yeah, I did that. I tried to RKO one of the ships, but it was too heavy for me, so I ended
what
up
is an
going through it instead.
RKO?
It's where
What?
you lift, you kind of like jump, and then you grab a ship, like you grab someone over the back of your like shoulder, and you like bring them crashing down. I tried to sink a ship like that.
Okay, as a wrestling fan, you know I'm marking out over this. Interesting. Well, if that is the case, let us make let us start making plans. Shall we? Speaking of which, by the way, you all have more reveries than I last saw. And both Device and Pensy, I believe you said it was. They have them too. I see you all have been busy. Your tiefling friend is gone, though.
Rest in peace.
She's back home.
I last heard she was in Sevlin. At least you all won't have to be worried about, being instantly attacked. One of you can pose as I would say as a slave roaming the streets. One of you as one of the Imperial soldiers that are stationed throughout the country. Three of you, though, might have a little bit of a problem. So Isaac, sorry guys. Do you think you could pass for being an Imperial?
Josaku, could I pass for being Imperial?
Hmm. Could
No.
give you my old gear.
Do you still have it?
Surely it's in the hole somewhere.
Let me look. I don't know if it is.
Oh shoot.
I thought y'all sold the old gear.
I don't sell. I'm a hoarder.
Bro, I don't see anything in the portable hole.
Oh, what?
I do see a Naginata in your thing and a base katana.
Did I have armor?
I had thought you sold it.
I don't think I've ever sold anything.
Let me see. It might be in Amelie's inventory. In which case, it would have transferred over to Pensy. Nope, I accidentally clicked on Pensy again. I meant to do... What? Ooh, I can't view Amelie's page. Huh.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if Pod accidentally deleted it. Huh, I hope not. I mean, we could say that there's some armor there, but also, Isaac is very obviously not an Imperial.
Had a disguise.
I could just turn myself into a dude.
Okay, then that would actually give all of you well actually everybody but one, it could give you access to things. So then you would just have to figure out who is being left behind. Kind of like how y'all did before with, like, Varys constantly getting left behind in Gerda's shell. So, what I want, like I said, the dragon, it needs to die. If you kill Zamondus's offspring, we will have a deal. We'll storm the old mansion. We'll pull the I just had it. We'll pull the Thacker out of his mansion. We'll throw him to the slave population. We can imprison most of the Yonti who are here in the city. All of the masters, the slavers, the traders. Establish, say, Gurnham as the first free stronghold in the country. Let's say Gurman is the free stronghold. How does that sound?
That sounds rather nice.
Good. Because if it doesn't work, it's because all of you died. So,
I feel like that won't happen.
for your sake, I hope not. Sorry, I'm going to grab more Swedish fish. So, you all have free reign. Oh, and don't go in my quarters. You'll have free reign of most of the base, but don't steal anything that doesn't belong to you. So, starting in Gurman, device. What would you like to do now?
I would probably gather info.
Okay, are you going to roam the streets or are you going to ask the rebels?
What do y'all think is best?
Maybe get some info from the rebels first, so we know like what we're getting into.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
Maybe ask the personal guard.
Who is going to decide to ask around? Going once, going twice, device.
David,
Let's go.
It's your arc, bro.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd like to ask the personal guard of. I feel like they'd have the most info about the dragon.
Hmm.
The personal guard of Sulze. I think it was Halus and Ria.
Halus and Priya. All right. Who would you like to talk first? Talk to first, Halus or Priya?
Probably Halus.
Device, right?
yeah. You're Halos, right?
That is my name. Yes. What can I do?
I'm looking for some info. Say where this red dragon is, where its lair is.
It's not red. It's a flame dragon. There's a difference.
Fine.
No,
Where did that
so
flame
like
dragon
let me
live?
post pictures so that way that way you can see the difference. So this is a red dragon. And this is a flame dragon.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Okay.
You know, like when they say flame, like okay, so there's four categories of dragons. All right, there's chromatic, which are the evil ones. Red, white, black, green, blue. There are metallic, which are the good ones. Gold, silver, bronze, copper, and brass. I want to say. There are the gems, which are emerald, ruby. Oh, sorry, emerald, amethyst, sapphire. I want to say topaz and crystal. Then there are the elemental dragons, which are fire, uh, void, cave, sea, um, wind. Wait, fire, sea, cave, wind, void. Yeah, that's 5.
Okay.
Yep. And mithril. I forgot mithril was also part of the elemental. But the mithril dragons usually are like more neutral. Um, the rest are much less so. Flame dragons are specifically known as the most evil uh, of the elemental dragons. They are also known like basically their bodies are living flame. Um,
Oh.
like they override resistance. That's how hot they are. You would have heard of Zamondis before, just because she's basically known as basically like the most dangerous thing out in this desert are not like purple worms and whatnot. They are let's say it's Zamondis because she's actually from Tiyan. That's part of why she was given the task to go with Nora. You at least you gather that would be why. Um, Simply because of the fact that again she's from here, and this is basically her domain. Part of the reason that there is such a big desert in Tiana is because the Flame Dragons have more or less made this country their home for the past since ever.
Okay.
And you would know this being from there. It's one of those things where like the desert has a bunch of stuff that you have to look out for. Like there's phoenixes. Blue dragons are rarer around here, but they still exist. Flame dragons. There's brass. There are a couple breeds of like brass dragon, but there's no ancient around here, so like it's just not as powerful as the flame dragons. So yeah, and you would know this being from here.
Okay. That helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this is like all very common knowledge. You know that like this desert is much more it's much harder to traverse uh than other desert filled countries, particularly like Runadavia or Southern Kud. Doesn't exactly have the same level of danger in it. And a lot of that has come from the fact that there are several areas that are almost left uninhabitable by like sentient beings simply because of the fact of what lives there already.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking to find where this flame dragon lies. You said there's one in this city, no?
Yep. An adult. She she apparently is taking I'll say she's taking up residence out behind I'll say out back near the old governor's mansion. What's left of it. I'm sure you heard about what happened.
I don't quite remember.
Burned down a few years ago. Supposedly Supposedly the governor and his whole family were inside, but when people never found their bodies, everyone assumed they turned to ash, but you would think that would at least leave bones. And you would remember this governor. That is the one who Nora had a spat with before her family was killed.
That governor. Well, it seems we've got our work cut out for us.
Yes, especially with Samel being your enemy. She doesn't exactly travel alone. Sometimes,
Interesting.
I mean, of course, she's going to have guards. Apparently, Zamandus doesn't like it when when her brood are attacked. So as a result, she's assigned Yanti honor guards to all of them.
I feel that would come as a bit of a struggle, but I feel we can take them.
Well, we can do some distracting, but you know that the boss lady isn't going to risk any of her, say any of us, just to kill that thing.
No, I wouldn't ask her to anyway.
Good.
The most I'd ask is for you guys to storm that godforsaken mansion.
Oh, don't worry. I'll kick the door in.
Well, I can
And I
say
think
that is...
I think I'm gonna carve the, uh, I think I'm gonna carve the Thocker's heart out. I might keep it as a souvenir. Don't give Pariah too much leeway. She's a little bit crazy. I am not crazy. I'm just a little spiteful. You're insane, woman. Ah, you love me. That is not the word I would use.
I feel a death is a punishment too fitting. I feel we can go a lot better on him.
Oh? Oh, you see, now you're speaking my language. What do you have in mind?
With these slavers,
Oh! I know you! You were you were the kid that Lost kept around, weren't you?
remind me who that is again. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names.
You would remember this one.
Device is gonna ask for a reminder anyway.
No, your teacher. Your
Ah,
carpenter teacher.
I see.
I didn't know. Look at you, all grown up.
well, it's been a long time.
Oh, it's not surprising you don't remember little old me. Back then, I was just a favorite attendant of a Yonti merchant who happened to be visiting town. Last I remember, your previous mistress was wanting to show off some of the work that you and your teacher had done.
Ah, so you were one of the ones we sold to.
Yes. The only reason I remember it is the reason I remember it is simply because your teacher and you did quite a good job. Oh,
Well,
wait, he wasn't exaggerating with the master carpenter? Oh, not. I wouldn't say so if he's anything like say he's like his teacher.
would you like anything made? I still dabble.
Maybe a chalice to put the heart in after I carve it out? You know, a small cup would be nice.
Now that's a task I can do.
Ooh, I like you. And by the way, so it's actually, she's more of like a cheetah, in terms of her complexion.
Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to you, where like you're closer to a snow leopard, and Lost was basically closer to a I would say he is probably closer to like a bobcat. I'll have pictures for next week. I forgot to get them today. Uh, with that, ooh, well, did you tell? Ooh, did you tell him about the I say about the abominations? I wasn't there yet.
The abominations? What is that?
You would know Yonti abominations basically like so there's really three castes to the well I'm sorry, four castes to the Yonti here in Tian. There's the nobility who retain a more human like appearance for the most part. This is people like Sulse, like Nora, like the Sultan, like people like that, people who are the upper crust of society. Give me 1 second. My battery in my headset is literally about to die. I need to swap it out. The second one would be like basically like merchant, like people with like money but not like a lot of it, and they have like a little bit more like serpentine things. Like Nora now looks closer to this, but that's just because like she hasn't been using any of the things that would like keep her back to the more human appearance. um then there's more I'll say the people that are more like serpentine, who don't really have access to the magical treatments that would keep them more in like the humanoid form. And then there's those who have basically like completely gone into how should I say this? Uh into like the serpent form. And those are called abominations.
Ah, okay.
Basically, like they are like the lowest caste. They're used exclusively as like soldiers and warriors. There are no nobility that are of the abomination caste.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Versus like these kind of people would be like from the third caste, like the merchant and ones would look more like this. Where like it's still very obvious that like they're very serpentine, with like like scales cover most of their body. They still have like serpentine facial features, but they're not as serpentine as like the third cast.
Mhm.
And then
Okay.
again, Sulse is the example of the first,
Ah, okay, okay.
where like she still mostly looks human, but there are features that clearly determine her as not human, if that makes sense. Namely, like her eyes, her fangs, the fact that like she's got scales on her body, but it's more like accenting it rather than covering it, like Nora.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. And like here's another example of like the third. Like it can manifest in like several different ways. It just depends on the person. Like here would be one that, like this guy would be in like the third because he's not like full serpentine monster. Even though he's like
Yep.
close, he'd be like lower third. Versus like this
Okay.
guy would be in like the second tier.
God damn.
Yeah, Yanti have like wide ranges, dude.
Good to know.
And then there's basically some where basically like the abominations like in soldiers, if they want to undergo like magical like rituals, they can go like even further into the snake thing. And these are called the anathema. Most of the say there are some anathema. Basically, like once you become an anathema, you are basically on par with the nobility. In terms of like your power. So there are some cities that are ruled by anathemas as opposed to just like the nobility caste.
Okay.
And they're like, and that's more so because like they are like more of military governors, or they're like, how back in the day like you would have knights ruling over things as opposed to like just like noble houses, like lords and ladies. You would have like knights ruling it. The anathema are that equivalent for the Yonti.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good
yeah,
to know.
it's very anathema are also like pretty freaking strong. Like one of them would be about on the level of like a low end sphinx or like a rock, which is like a giant bird, about say that's about the size of a ship. Like in terms of danger level, one of the things that like to test their metal is they hunt these things. That is a full size ship in that thing's talons.
Oh, type shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Afridi,
to tame one of the.
the Afridi that y'all would have faced last week is about on the level of what an anathema can do, or a few weeks ago would have been about on the level of what an anathema could do.
Oh, interesting.
Yep,
Looks like a bird I should tame. Haha.
they are not tameable.
Yeah, I'll figure it away.
Good luck with that.
Anything's tameable if you put your mind to it.
I mean, it does have a way to drop you from 100 feet if you want.
Type shit. I'm glad I can fly.
Can you?
I mean, for a minute, but yeah.
It's too bad that it would just fly you up higher until you can't fly.
You know what? Fair enough.
It's not very smart, but it does know a good trick.
Fair enough.
Yep. But yeah, that's basically the idea of like how the Yonti are. Uh Also, by the way, the more that they are into like the what am I trying to say? The more they are in terms of abomination, the less like potent they will be as like a high-end spellcaster. Like Sulse, like they'll have some spellcasting, but they won't use a lot of spells. And Anathema quite possibly will. And again, you've seen like these things in action, so this is just like filling you in on things that like Device would know, but you do not.
Mhm. Okay, good to know.
Yep. Hmm. Yeah, they've got a bunch of high-end abominations over guarding her. Could be worse. Could be some anathemas around. Those fuckers are always annoying. Yes, it gets really annoying when you try to slit one's throat and then it just has 5 more heads. Have you ever killed a
Well,
Yanti Device?
I don't quite remember. I've killed a lot of things in my day.
Well, you're going to. If you want to take on the dragon, if you want to take on Samel. By the way, that's how you spell that dragon's name? Uh, you'll need to cut through her guards as well.
Well, that's bound to happen.
That it is.
Can't say I love killing people, but it is what it is.
Oh, don't worry. They're not people anymore. They gave up that right when they crack a whip.
That is true.
Anyone that would use someone else as property is no longer a person themselves.
You say that, but a soul is a soul.
Is it? Is it when it's so far gone that it's so black and twisted that there's nothing left of it to actually work with? Hmm?
Well, we have our own opinions.
That we do. That we do. Now, is there any information you want from us?
Well, I was mainly looking for its whereabouts.
The old
And
governor's
it's,
mansion is where she sleeps.
I'm guessing it roams above the city during the day.
Depends on the day. Sometimes it goes out to hunt.
Sounds like the nighttime is the best bet then.
Well, I mean, she will be able to see you regardless.
Well, yes. But it seems the Yuan-Ti still need sleep, do they not?
They do. You could surprise them. Hmm. I like how you think.
Exactly.
Tell you what, the boss lady may not have offered her help. I like the way you think, Device. Want a distraction?
Oh, that I do indeed. If you
Hmm.
guys don't want the city being destroyed, then
Oh
a
no.
distraction would help.
Besides, I want to be there when you meet a certain someone again.
Oh, that will be a time.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I feel like I do.
And who do you think I'm talking about?
Well, I feel like you're talking about Nora.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, sweetheart. That's not all that's around here.
You're telling me more people survived?
Not just more people.
More of us?
Bezu's here.
Huh.
I heard the
Well,
name earlier. He tends to help us look the other way. Unfortunately, he didn't exactly get free like you did, but he's trying. So he knows how to keep. So he knows how to keep the Thakker's attention off of some of the other slaves.
hmm.
Not that not that Tack will ever let him rest.
It seems I have a lot more work than I thought.
Now, if you want to go after Tack, that I'm more than happy to help with.
Ah, I can't say I don't want to kill him.
Hmm. The old furball never shuts up about the glory days of the knoll, and how it's only a matter of time before they're back on top.
He is but a traitor to us.
Hmm. Well, he's a Thakker's favorite. How should I say this? Punishment tool.
But
He's basically the leader of. So he's the leader of the enforcers in the city.
hmm.
I'm interested to see what would happen if you two got to go one on one.
Oh, it will happen in due time.
I can't wait to be there when it does. Pariah, you need to you need to pull back. Yes, Tack is is someone that does need to be eliminated, but in due time. Their goal is the dragon. We can work on taking the city once she's dead.
The dragon is always top priority. Those creatures are dangerous.
Well, of course they are. They're
May not
dragons.
be an ancient, but it's still a dragon.
That it is. Now, any other information you want?
I think we are good for now.
Good.
If I need more, I'll come to you.
As she's now looking over your shoulder. Because there's someone here to see you.
Device is gonna slowly turn around.
Device? Is that you?
Ah, who is asking?
You don't recognize me.
Faces are hard to put to names nowadays. It's been a long time.
As you look, um, 1 second. Let me. So as you are now face to face with um, this much older looking Tabaxi. Basically he looks very weathered, very very aged. You notice that he has the hands of a craftsman. You notice that he has an eye for detail just by how he's examining you, how he's looking at you. Almost as if you're something he lost. It's me. Lost. Boy. Where did you go?
I went on a journey, per se. It's
Look
been a
well
very
fed.
long time, Master.
As Nathaniel hops on his shoulder. Master? This is your master? And who is this little one? Who is this little one, Device?
This is Nathaniel. He is the product of my magic.
Yep, I am boss's favorite. I am boss's favorite special #1 guy. And you can't hear what I'm saying, so I just look like I'm motioning really great. Hey. I don't know if he's trying to say something to me, but he seems to have spirit.
He can talk, but only to me.
Understandable. I wonder, have you kept up anything that I did? Let's say that I taught you.
Oh, I've been keeping up indeed.
Good.
The woodworking will never leave me.
Good. As he slowly wraps his arms around you in a hug.
Vice is gonna hug him back.
It's been a long time, boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we got separated that day. And you do remember, like, in the chaos of, Nora's family being killed and then the governor's house burning down, when you ran, basically you and Lost got separated in a crowd. And there was just no time for you to go back to look for him. We both
I am
escaped.
sorry I'm sorry I never came back for you, Master.
Do not apologize. We both should have come back. Would you like to introduce me to your friends?
Ah,
We'll leave
that's
you.
right.
We'll leave you to be. Come on, Hallis. Where are you taking me? Doesn't matter. Come on, we're leaving. Give them the fucking moment, Hallis. Oh, sorry. Hello, all of you. You all are a very colorful bunch. As now you all see this older tabaxi that Device just hugged, now talking to all of you guys.
Hey, I'm Isaac Beecher. Pleasure to meet you.
Isaac.
Our service.
Varys. Jose, you there?
Chisaku Ito.
Saku Ito. And Pensy Quivers. I am lost. Yes, that is actually my name. No,
Is
please
this
do
your
not make a
dad?
joke about it.
This is my mentor throughout my days. I would consider him a father figure, yes.
And Device wouldn't actually know his parents because he kind of got sold off as a kid.
I hold out my hand for a handshake.
And he takes it. And you realize that the handshake is firmer than you expect from someone of his age. You could tell it's more, say, it's the same way how, like, an old craftsman who works with their hands still has, like, a very firm grip kind of thing.
Ah, you're a craftsman. I'd know that kind of grip anywhere. My dad has the same one.
Another, as a son of a man of trade. Respectable friends here. Your hands do seem a bit light, though.
Yeah,
We're in the adventuring game nowadays.
Isaac, what is your passive perception?
19.
Oh my god. Well, he should probably learn to keep better hold on things then.
Did he swipe something from me?
He's going to hold up your crowbar.
How the heckarino cappuccino?
Where do you think the device learned how to do it? He rolled a natural 20 on the sleight of hand, by the way.
That's the second time this has happened today.
Second time.
It would. Long story.
And oh yeah, I forgot about the 42 on sleight of hand for other Isaac to take. Drake Siphon.
Wait,
Well.
how did you get a 42? What the fuck?
Yeah, did you not hear me say he got a 42?
No, I missed that part. I can't even get a 42.
On sleight of hand? No, you cannot. Level 20, bitches. Remember, he has one step up in terms of proficiency bonus from you. And as you would have seen, he does have the gloves of thievery. So the proficiency bonus being doubled for expertise adds that additional 2. He rolled a 19 on the dice. I do have to say it is odd seeing an imperial around who is not trying to trying to avoid the Yuan-Ti or look sideways at any of us. It's fine armor and sword you have there, young man. Same with all of your weapons. I hope Device has not been causing too much trouble. He always was a... What was the word I used for you back then? Ah, yes. A gremlin.
No, Device has been pretty chill.
There are many words I would use to describe Device, and chill was not one of them.
I've never had the flair to be calm.
It's not flair, boy. It's patience. And you haven't had that either.
Hey, give me some credit here. I have to have some to do my woodworking.
True. The one area where you actually developed patience. It's just if only that would translate to every other aspect of life.
Well, you know me best. I like a certain chaos in life.
Well, that will be needed here. If what Sosei said is the case, and you're looking to upend this city, I assume that she means that you all are particularly potent as both warriors and chaos bringers.
You could say that.
Would you like a little bit of help? I know
Help would
someone that can get
always.
you into the governor's mansion.
Now that is interesting.
You might need to fight your way to the dragon. Once you get to the dragon, I imagine that it will be its own battle. In before Isaac one-shots the fucking dragon.
I mean, maybe, but I don't think it'll happen.
Maybe.
I only have 4d6 for sneak attack.
Yeah, but remember you have bonus dragon weapon set things against dragons too. Either way. Alright, so as you all go into the And see, that is actually where we're gonna end tonight's session, doing a little bit of things. I need a little bit of time to like prep for the say a few more like images and characters and everything like that. I realize I kind of accidentally underprepared. Sorry if this was a little more of a lackluster session for the start of it. We're gonna come back better next week.
Oh, no worries. I mean,
No,
it
no,
means that
it's good.
Kiwi doesn't also need miss much, right?
Yeah.
You're too hard on yourself, Hyper.
Oh no. I felt it was okay. It's just I felt like I really knocked out of the park last week, and I felt like I didn't this week. If that's any
I
indication.
thought it was fine.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I appreciate it then. Well, everyone at home, thank you for watching. See you next week.